Florida manatee, also known as the West Indian manatee, is closely related to the elephant. In fact, if you look closely, they actually have nails on their flippers. The manatee is Florida's state marine mammal. They're herbivores feeding on vegetation. They average about 10 feet long and 1,000 pounds, but they can get quite large, reaching up to almost 3,000 pounds. Manatees are grayish-brown in color and often have a growth of algae and barnacles on their wrinkly backs. Their flippers act like arms, allowing them to walk and maneuver in shallow waters and bring food up to their whiskery mouths. They have a large flat paddle tail that helps propel their massive bodies through the water. You'll often see them chewing on your boat's anchor line. It's kind of like flossing, but be careful, they can pull your anchor loose and your boat will drift away. When ocean temperatures drop below 68 degrees, the manatees like to find warmer waters. Their bodies don't have much fat, so if they don't get into warmer water, they can suffer cold stress, frostbite, and hypothermia that can lead to death. So they often migrate up coastal rivers and canals during the winter and love the warm 72-degree crystal clear springs. A favorite destination for them is Crystal River and Homosassa Springs State Park. Tourists from all over the world come here to get the chance to swim with one of these gentle giants. They're usually found here between the months of November and March. It's really one of the only places left you can come to experience so many of these amazing creatures. One thing manatees are known for are rolling over on their backs. They just love their tummies rubbed. This is Dave's first time with the manatees, and I don't think he quite expected these large creatures to all be rolling over for him. Manatees can hold their breath for 15 minutes while resting on the bottom. They breathe through their nostrils. You can often hear a manatee close by the sound of their breathing at the surface. You can also recognize them at the surface by a swirl pattern their tail makes as they swim below you. Baby calves stay by their mother's side for up to 2 years. It's important that they stay with their mothers because this is how they learn travel routes and survival skills. It's important not to separate a mother from a calf. I know it's tempting to keep petting the manatee, but don't let them get separated. They have no natural enemies and can live up to 60 years in the wild. Humans cause just under half of all the manatee deaths. Fishing lines and nets left in the water to get tangled in, and boats that are speeding collide with these slow-moving mammals as they surface for air. Boat propellers cause fatal injuries to the backs and tails of these animals. Scars are evident on many of the manatee while swimming with them. Scientists use the scars to identify individuals, but it's still heartbreaking to see the propeller marks on their backs and tails. Boating guidelines have been put in place to try to ensure the safety of the manatee, along with educating the public on how to keep them around for years to come. Only with everyone's help will future generations get to experience these gentle giants. It's truly an amazing experience to be in the water with such a large, graceful animal, and I hope to be coming back for years to come. I've been lucky and had many manatee experiences, but I hope if you haven't been out to see them on Crystal River that you make the effort. Trust me, it's worth it.